South Londoners priced out of the property market are being called to take part in a new self-build housing scheme. It comes as the Lewisham community groups won a bid to build new affordable homes for local people. Kareem Days is the founder of the Royal Urban Synthesis Society and I'm pleased to say joins me now, along with the lead architect on the project, James Todd. Very good to have you both with us. Kareem, what makes these homes different to the many other properties being built around the capital?
Well, the main difference is that it's being led by the community, so the whole process of deciding how the houses are going to look, who gets to live there, all those big decisions are going to be made by the community group in a really democratic, inclusive and collaborative way.
And what's the time scale for building these homes, James?
Well, currently we've just been successful with the bid with Lewisham, and now we're looking at starting the kind of proper consultative design process with Russ. So working together with the local community, Russ, and the residents who might actually build the homes on the site. So that process is now going to take maybe 4, 5, 6 months, and we're looking at planning application and then moving into construction. So the homes might be available maybe 2019, I think.
And when you say self-build, how self-build DIY are we talking here? Is this people quite literally rolling up their sleeves and getting digging?
In some cases, yeah. I mean, it's maybe self-initiated is a more appropriate term in terms of the whole process. And up till now, we've spent 3 years up to now, people working on plans and stuff. But when it comes to actually construction, the plan is to maximise as much self-build labour as possible, but it will vary depending on what people can put in. It's going to be different across the different housing, yeah.
And in terms of the houses you'll be building, how will it work in terms of them being affordable, being sustainable? What does make them different? Well,
I think Archetype, the practice I work for, we've had a long heritage of working with community groups and learning from the work of the architect Walter Siegel, who developed a very sort of simple, efficient way to build homes out of timber frame. So the idea is to sort of build on that legacy, so lightweight buildings that can be built on sites that otherwise may not be able to be developed because they sit on legs on the site. And I think the potential there is really to, using what's called sweat equity from the labour, being able to develop sites such as the Church Grove site in Lewisham that otherwise would be very hard to develop.
Yeah,
that's one way of getting affordability.
We're just seeing pictures of the site itself now. Tell us a little bit about where these homes will be built.
Well, what we're looking at the moment is a Walter's Way, where Kareem actually grew up.
Yeah, on Oak Park, yeah, not too far from where we're planning the new one.
So you know the area we're currently seeing very well?
Yeah, this is where I grew up. Yeah, my parents in the 80s, my mum and dad, they built their own house. They had 2 kids at the time living in an overcrowded flat in Deptford. And then I was in my mum's tummy while they were constructing it. And then on completion, I popped out and it was the family home. I've just moved back there recently because I can't afford anywhere else in London. So yeah, I know the place well. It's a brilliant example. It's really what's inspired myself and friends and family and other people in the community to get this going.
Yeah, I mean, one for both of you really, but what lessons do you think can be learned across the wider capital from what you're doing in South London?
I think the key thing is really, there is a housing crisis, and how do we tackle that? And I think it's a fantastic example of kind of bottom-up approach to that, which challenges the conventional kind of market-led, top-down approach, which is currently failing. Russ is looking to build truly affordable homes, so pegging those against income rather than the market prices for houses, so people in Lewisham can actually afford to live there.
Yeah, I'd say the big lesson is for people to, we've got to get active. I mean, it's a big topic at the minute, housing. And I think we need to get organised as communities to have a unified response. And we are a community land trust, that's what we're called. There's a whole network of community land trusts around the UK. There's a community land trust network you can check out. But there's not enough happening in urban areas and in the southeast especially. So this is a way for people to get together and organise and build houses themselves.